Well, everyone, I was thinking to myself, right? I was in my corner and I was just thinking, dude, which iPhone is technically the unluckiest iPhone in my opinion? And to be honest, there's a lot of iPhones that I could have thought up of, but this specific iPhone is the worst one. You guys already know it. The iPhone 6, in my opinion, is I think the unluckiest iPhone of them all. And what I mean by that is, first of all, I don't know how this phone ends up, it was the best selling iPhone of all time. This and the iPhone 6 Plus combined, I guess, had crazy sales numbers that I still don't think were ever beaten, maybe by the iPhone 11 or 12. But these were essentially the top tier of iPhones of 2014. And it's crazy to me that these things are still the best selling iPhones, but the life cycle of it really wasn't too good. We had that Bendgate issue, which really plagued not only iPhone 6 Pluses, but iPhone 6 as well. And that actually ended up taking a huge toll on this device and made people really scared of owning it. I had an iPhone 6 Plus, I think in 2016, and I was using it as a main phone, and luckily my thing never bent, but it still kind of shocked me, it still kind of made me a little bit uneasy a little bit of when this specific device could bend, it could have bent at any moment. So that's another pretty big thing to keep in mind. But that's not even the most unluckiest thing about this specific device. I think the worst and probably the saddest aspect of this phone is the fact that it didn't get iOS 13, it didn't get iOS 14, and it didn't get iOS 15 when the successor of this model, the 6S, ended up getting every single one of those, software versions. Now, in my opinion, I think the 6S deserves it. I think it's going to have a great lifespan in front of it, hopefully, if it ends on iOS 15. If it gets iOS 16, I don't think it's going to end up too well if that ends up being a big refresh. But here's the thing. Apple pretty much supports their devices based off the chipset inside of it. So, the iPhone 6 had that Apple A8 chip inside of it, but there's also devices that had the Apple A8 chip or a variation of that chip that technically got those updates where the iPhone 6 didn't. And those devices are the iPad Mini 4 and the iPad Air 2. Those devices ended up getting iPadOS 13, 14, and 15, where the iPhone 6 did not. So this phone, in my opinion, could have easily supported the next generation of software and then some. I will tell you the good thing about this phone is that it's still getting, security updates. So I think that's great. I love seeing that. But it's still extremely sad to me that the iPhone 6 was not able to get those updates, where a tablet like the iPad, Mini 4 or the iPad Air 2 were able to get those updates. And that just makes the iPhone 6 even more of a sad device in my opinion. And I think it's truly one of the more sadder aspects of this device. And in my opinion, this is probably one of the unluckiest iPhones from its release, from, the Bendgate issue to its end of life, where it really didn't get too many more updates beyond what it should have gotten, especially considering the fact it was one of the best selling iPhones and Apple didn't support it for that long, is definitely something that's super crazy and probably unlucky in some ways. If you guys have any other questions or anything, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.